watch out. We need John Constantine right now.
No! No, Constantine. No.
You said teen.
Yeah, I know. I did it on
hate
purpose.
you.
I did it on purpose because, again, I've never read the comics nor seen the show, but I know saying it one way annoys everybody and saying it the other way doesn't, but I don't know which way around it is.
No, saying it one way annoys everybody, and saying the other way annoys everybody, because ultimately there's going to be someone who says it the other way. So, you know.
Oh, that's cool. So I can annoy everybody at once.
Yeah, by saying both.
Yeah.
Shit.
Sweet. Oh, vampire. Can I get bit? I want to be a vampire. That sounds fun.
I want to be a vampire.
Oh, look at the background. That looks really cool, actually. Like the solar eclipse looks really cool.
I can't see it.
Look, well, yeah, you can. I can see it on your fucking screen.
What
Look
am I
at the
looking
sun can. The little circular ball
Oh, there it is.
in the sky.
Alright, sorry. I thought that was a map. I'm trying to shoot Steve.
Leave Steve out of
Fuck
it.
you, Swamp Thing. You're not even a human. You're actually just a bunch of worms that think they're a human but aren't actually a human.
Oh.
Yeah, it's tragic.
Yeah, you know, I read Deadpool versus the Marvel Universe a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
It's pretty decent, actually. Like, better than most Deadpool shit, but
I like Deadpool shit.
yeah.
I wouldn't call it amazing, but
I hate to
it's
be
fun.
you. I hate to be you in this, but it literally, it entirely depends on the writer. Like, you can say that about a lot of heroes, but, like, some of them are pretty cool just on their own, you know, and then the writers make them better. Deadpool can be wrote shit, and has been, frequently.
Yeah, but so can Batman. I mean, look at Batman. I mean, you don't like Batman, but so can, like, Green Arrow. Green Arrow can be wrote like shit. If you watch Smallville, like, that's the worst version of Green Arrow I've ever seen.
Yeah, okay, but, like, I don't know. Deadpool, I feel like he just needs a good writer.
Yeah.
All right, maybe that then. Maybe,
You need a funny writer with Deadpool.
yeah, maybe instead of what I should have said is, you can get away with a mediocre writer with some characters because the character will do some of the work. Deadpool is not one of those characters. No. And I know there'll be Deadpool fans who will say he is. He's not. He's just not. I'm sorry. I like Deadpool, but he's not that character.
Shit.
And
well, yeah, because I mean, humor is one of the hardest things to do.
Yeah,
like,
especially,
ever.
and I'll say especially in comics. Honestly, I find comic humor to be a lot more hit or miss than normal.
Enough.
You know, and maybe that's just me, but still. But yeah, finally got around because I was interested by the concept. I love the alternate universe stuff in comics anyway, but I really like Marvels. I feel like Marvels, they just do wacky shit with it, and that's quite fun. You know. Not that DC
They
don't.
used to, but I feel like only recently they started doing it again. Like, they cancelled What If a while ago, and it bummed me out because I was like, What If is like one of the coolest concepts ever.
Yeah, they kind of brought it back though. But
Yeah.
Like, you know, what if Deadpool wanted to kill everyone in the
Yeah,
DC
that's what I
universe?
mean. They brought it back now, but like for a while it was just DC doing multiverse stuff, and then Marvel just wasn't doing anything.
Oh, I think you got that. Did you get the Batwing?
I don't know. I'll check now.
Because that would probably go better with my thing. Because I'm pretty. Because when I got
Yeah, I got it. I'll give it to you.
All right, don't give me yet. My inventory's full.
Okay.
When I got a broken wing last time, it was a regent in making the B wings that you're using.
Okay.
So I imagine a broken vampire wing would help us make vampire bats wings.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I gotta be honest, right? These guys take a beating, but Aizo, did you see that? What the fuck was that? Which killed Aizo? Is that like a guy? Did you get anything?
I didn't get anything from it.
No, I guess it's just a mob that spawns then. I thought that might have stopped it, like you might have been the boss, but... so we've done Solar Eclipse now. We've done Luna and Solar Eclipse.
Solar Eclipse from the heart.
We have to do the Frost Moon and the Pumpkin Moon. I mean, I don't know if we can do those not at Halloween and not at Christmas, but I could probably just spawn in the item, to be honest.
Oh, shit.
We've never spawned in items on this show, but I might do it just for that, because I don't want to have to wait a fucking year to do... I'd probably just set the time on my computer to be Halloween or be Christmas.
Oh, we could just wait till Christmas. I mean, Halloween, yeah, we'll have to do it, but...
well, I mean, we're still in Halloween. I just don't know how to summon the Pumpkin Moon.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we could do it now, I suppose. Get it out of the way. Get it done. Not that this series is anything like that. Not the series is entirely getting stuff out of the way or anything.
Yeah, we're just shooting DC characters right now.
Yeah. But yeah, I read Deadpool Kills Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
It's a really cool story in, like, just an exploration of all the characters he kills. Like, it's not a very good Deadpool story. I'll say that right now, because it makes, like, very little sense in terms of Deadpool. But kind of Deadpool, that is Deadpool.
Yeah, that's his thing.
You know? So I'm okay with that. But it's a really nice exploration of just how one would go about killing these unkillable characters.
Yeah.
And I like that. Like, it's quite smart in some parts. It's dumb in others. Like, the way he kills the Hulk is stupid. It's clearly the writers wrote themselves into a corner and just needed to kill the Hulk, so they did it. He just waits until he turns back into Bruce Banner and then kills Bruce Banner.
That's been proven it doesn't work, though.
Yeah, I mean, if he can't shoot himself in the head and die, he'd have enough time to Hulk out before Deadpool can decapitate him.
You can knock him... A lot of villains will knock him out and put him in stasis as Bruce Banner, which works.
Yeah.
But you can't... I don't think... I mean, I'm not a huge Marvel guy, I'm DC, but I'm pretty sure you can't just straight up kill Bruce Banner.
I don't know.
He's unkillable.
I still thought it was stupid because like that's like question 2, isn't it? It's like, wait, Deadpool's killing the Marvel universe. All right, why? And second, how's he gonna kill the Hulk?
Yeah.
You know? So
and
like
Wolverine.
Yeah, Wolverine actually gets probably my favorite line in the entire comic because Wolverine's one of the ones who doesn't die at all.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't die in the. Well, I mean, he dies twice, but he comes back from the first time, and it's just assumed he's going to come back from the second time as well. But the comic ends before he does.
Yeah.
He has probably my favorite line in the entire comic, where so the way. And again, it's a bit of a cop-out, honestly. The way he kills most of the Avengers is by blowing up Avenger Tower. Like, oh, sweet, dibs. Dibs.
Oh my god.
Dibs. Dibs, dibs, dibs. I love scythes.
Scythes.
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah.
That's cool, man.
Hey, I'm going to destroy you all. Destroy you all.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Oh, my God. I am fucking the Grim Reaper. I mean, no, I'm not fucking the Grim Reaper. I am the Grim Reaper.
I'm having sex with the Grim Reaper.
This thing's so fucking powerful. It uses no magic either. I love scythes. Scythes might be my favorite weapon, like after sword and shields.
Sword and shield.
But yeah, so Wolverine doesn't really die in the comics, but he blows up Avenger Tower. Deadpool kills. Again, it's so shitty because he kills like all the ones you'd read the comic to see die.
Yeah.
Like he kills Tony Stark immediately. Tony Stark doesn't even get to be in the Iron Man suit for the entire fucking thing. He's literally in the scene in Avenger Tower, and then it explodes and he dies. That's it.
Okay.
You know? Sadly, fucking his butler dies as well.
Jarvis.
Yeah, Jarvis. I always forget that he's called Jarvis because I only associate him with the robot.
Well, that's where the robot came from.
Yeah, because the robot's not in the comics, right? It's his butler.
Well, it
Open that
depends.
goodie bag, see what's in it.
It depends what you look at. There's some... Oh, shit, I'm being shot. Fuck
Don't forget to
you.
Don't worry, Cam. I am now death unto be he. So I'm just going to destroy everything.
How do you open it? Do you click on it?
You right-click it in your inventory, yeah. It's a bit of a weird way to thing, but whatever.
I got wolf shirt, wolf pants, wolf mask,
Hey,
and
you can be a wolf.
rotten egg. Yeah.
You can give that to Jack if he ever joins in the series. Oh
my god.
You're cute.
But yeah, some comics, I think these came after the movie or maybe before. But the whole idea was Jarvis was his father's butler. And when Jarvis died, he made the AI to replace him.
Oh, Jarvis dies in the comics too. Oh.
Yeah.
I actually think I prefer Tony Stark without a butler. I think he's a bit too Batman anyway in terms of his backstory, not his character, obviously.
Yeah.
But like, I also like solitary Tony Stark. I think that's the more interesting version of his character when he's completely on his own.
Well, Jarvis is even cooler that because it's like he's talking to something.
He's made a friend, you know.
And there's this really cool. It's a recent comic where he makes an AI called Pepper.
It's because she's dead, right?
I think so. I
know she does die, but I assume she came back.
I started reading when he was talking to the Pepper AI, and it was so creepy because he's talking to her like she's Pepper.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's fucked
Well,
up.
that's the best part about Tony Stark, at least in the comics. 'Cause I've read a decent amount of Iron Man. Demon in a Bottle, easily the best. Really sad they teased us with it for Iron Man 3. Even though I loved Iron Man 3, it wasn't Demon in a Bottle. Sorry, Iron Man 2. Sorry.
And again, they never really said it was going to be Demon in a
No,
Bottle.
but they did tease it though. They were acting like it was gonna be Demon in a Bottle, and it had elements of it, and some of the good elements too. But it wasn't Demon in a Bottle. 'Cause honestly, right, I haven't read a lot of comics. I basically read a bit of Iron Man, a bit of Deadpool, quite a lot of Spider-Man growing up, but those were they weren't the official publications. It was like this other run of Spider-Man that they made specific. It was like a magazine more than a comic.
Yeah.
But it had Spider-Man stories in it.
That's cool.
And I think it actually followed the comic story quite a bit as well. It's how I know a decent amount about Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And I've read all the stuff you give me, which is mostly Justice League and Green Arrow, yeah.
Yeah.
Green Arrow being fucking top as well.
Well, even the Justice League stuff I give it to you because of Green Arrow.
Yeah. But like, Demon in a Bottle is probably one of the best stories I've ever read. It's just so, it perfectly captures that, you know, the drinking problem sort of thing.
Yeah.
But it makes it, it's not like, as I've seen in, because I've read a lot of panels as well from comics, like not the full thing, but just like, this scene is good, and I'll read it, and it's just like, yeah, but that it doesn't feel like that character has that issue, you know? Like, they're addressing something dark, but it doesn't feel like, another goodie bag, it doesn't feel like the characters are doing it.
Okay.
But like, Demon in a Bottle is, what if Tony Stark had a drinking problem? And it is Tony Stark.
I mean, he does have a drinking problem.
Yeah.
And they deal with it.
Yeah.
You made it sound like it was an alternate universe
No,
thing.
it's and it was a really cool slow development too.
Yeah.
Like you see it in the other issues. It just begins, and we get that in Iron Man 2, and then it just gets resolved and doesn't get paid off. But Iron Man 2. I still think is a good movie. Oh,
You got fucked up.
yeah.
son.
You also just collected my money, prick.
Oh, sorry, man.
How much did you get?
I don't know. How will I find out how much I picked up?
You just give it all to me.
Okay.
Oh, what was that? Was that a vampire banner? You can put it in your room. Oh, John's room probably.
Oh, nice.
Did you pick it up?
I
Yeah,
think so.
It's gone, so I assume you did. I mean, it's not that big. Dying up there is not really that big a deal. Yeah. So Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe, which for those who don't know, I probably should have said it's a what if story in the Marvel Universe where Deadpool, I was about to say goes insane, but I think that's an oxymoron. He goes different insane and decides that he needs to kill everyone in the universe. And that is actually an apt description because it turns out it's literally just the voice in his head telling him to kill everyone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spoil it because it's not a real plot. Like you read it to find out how Deadpool's gonna kill people. You know?
Yeah.
You don't care for the plot, and it has a shitty ending anyway. But like I said about Wolverine having one of my favorite lines. So he blows up Venture Tower. Wolverine, you see him, his skeleton just there. It's all adamantium. All his skin's burned off. And you can tell it's Wolverine because he has the claws.
Yeah.
And honestly, I actually thought that might be dead Wolverine because I don't think that's ever happened, right? He's never been like Terminator.
He has. I don't know if it happened in the original Phoenix saga, but in lots of iterations, including the one we won't mention, the Phoenix burns his skin off.
And the one we won't mention, though, not all of his skin comes off because you still need Hugh Jackman's good looks to carry an X-Men movie. So
No, I'm sure he burns into a skeleton.
nah, I've seen that movie more than once, Scam, and
Oh, fair enough.
yeah, I didn't hate it as much as everybody else, but I do appreciate it's not as good as the other two. I did hate Origins though. Even while watching Origins, I was like, what?
I see. I dislike number 3 more than I dislike Origins.
You know what's weird as well is before watching 3, I was a big fan of the Phoenix story because of the cartoon, and the cartoon does it really fucking well.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think I was just blinded by yay, they're doing Phoenix, and I just didn't notice that it was shit.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I watched number 3 before. I
What
was
did you
super
get?
into comics and X-Men.
broken. Oh yes, fucking A.
What is it?
Best sword in, well, it's not the best sword in the game, but it's the thing you need to make the best sword in the game.
Oh, nice.
I'm pretty sure it has a really low drop chance as well.
Awesome.
I mean, swords are kind of useless, but it's still pretty cool to have. We have been good with drops today.
Yeah, man. I think it's because we're just pounding this.
I got
out.
3 goodie bags and the Reaper of fucking Souls. And also the Broken Hero Sword, which I'm sure, like, I've studied the wiki a bit. You needed to make Grand Excalibur and Grand Terrorblade. Or something. I'm saying that wrong, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'll finish this fucking Wolverine thing eventually. So he kills Wolverine, or you assume, but you kind of just figure Wolverine's still alive.
Yeah.
And then he just show another thing I liked was they don't even show it. He just shows back up later in the comic, and even Deadpool just like, well, yeah, Wolverine's back. Duh.
Yeah.
And he gives the best line. I'm paraphrasing here, but it's like, oh, can you heal, by the way? You're low in health.
Oh, yes.
Not that it really matters, but where he says, like, he's talking to Wolverine. He's like, Wolverine, really. When you really get down to thinking about it, your mutant power, it's not healing, it's not the bone claws, it's not your, I don't know, strength. I don't know what Wolverine has. It's not healing factor, it's not your thing. Your mutant power is popularity.
Yeah.
And I love that line. I love it because it burns so deep, that Wolverine just never dies because of popularity. And I can say that now with the utmost confidence because they did an entire arc called The Death of Wolverine and then didn't fucking kill him. I mean, they did, but they didn't kill him in any way that he's dead. He's coming back,
I mean, did you ever expect anything?
Yeah, I genuinely did, right? Because they built it up so fucking much. They kept talking about how this is the end of Wolverine. Wolverine has been overplayed. We are finishing Wolverine off. It's gonna be the end of Wolverine. And it's not! It's so not. I liked it. I did like the thing. That's one of the ones I read. I didn't read the entire run. I just read the last issue. I like it. It's a very humble death. Like he dies just saving a bunch of scientists, doesn't die saving the world. It's a very humble death, which I think fits Wolverine kind of. What the? We can't have a blood moon now. We're fighting vampires.
Oh my fuck! I was dead.
Yeah, you're a vampire now, Cameron. I guess I just got the gold. I got my gold back. Right. So blood moon means everyone's more powerful. Hey, pumpkin, hoppin' Jack. I'm a hoppin' Jack too.
Pumpkin Jack.
All right, we've been fighting enemies for far too long. So we've done the lunar eclipse now. I don't think we need to do the blood moon as well. I think that'd be a bit shitty. I'll just finish what I was saying about Wolverine, seeing as we're right at the end now. We might as well keep. Oh, I got some rotten eggs earlier, Cam.
Oh, nice.
Found them in the goodie. Oh, we should probably open our goodie bags too. Hey. Egging you. You know I got hit by a fucking egg.
You... What?
Yeah, I got egged on Halloween.
You mean this Halloween?
Yeah.
Oh, why didn't this come up?
Because it happens every Halloween.
Does it?
Yeah. Have you never been egged?
No, I've never been egged.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
I know of egging, but I've never been egged.
I've been egged. My dog got egged once. That was horrible.
Oh, shit.
They're aiming for me, but... Yeah. Yeah, have you seriously never been egged?
No.
You've seriously never been egged? Oh, my God. I got the pixie shirt again. I'm just going to dump it in your chest so I can deal with it later.
Yes!
I also just got... Oh, I don't even know what I got. Oh, more rotten eggs. More rotten eggs. And... Bride of Frankenstein dress and Bride of Frankenstein mask.
Well, that's always something you want, isn't it?
Yep, that's what I always want.
Why can't
but yeah, like it's really humble. Have you read Death of Wolverine at the end?
No, I don't like it when I don't like it when people call arcs the death of.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm super in, like Wolverine I wasn't super into, but it's still like principle stuff. And like the one I hated was the death of Spider-Man. I was like, don't call it Death of Spider-Man. Especially because it was in the universe where if you die, you'd stay dead.
Yeah, the
ultimate universe.
Yeah.
Which is like, if you fucking surprised us with Spider-Man dying at the end, how awesome would that be?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're just reading an issue, you're like, oh, this is the next issue of Spider-Man, and then he fucking dies. Because it wouldn't have been like, oh, I wonder when he's going to come back.
Although, to be fair, he does come back, so... But it's not. It's a cop out. Like it's not him.
Yeah.
So,
I'm glad that he doesn't take the book back over.
No, and also I'm glad that like this Spider-Man, the Spider-Man that got shot in the fucking chest, is dead.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, speaking of, Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe. Spider-Man's the first one he kills. Well, second, but like we start on him killing one, so like he's the first one we actually get to see the fight of. And Spider-Man kind of wins actually, and Deadpool kills him really cheaply. Oh. But he kills by blowing his fucking brains out. Like, gun to head, Spider-Man head explodes, you know? And he's there lying on the ground with a fucking massive bullet wound in his head.
Jesus.
Yeah. Like, that's why you read that comic, you know? It's to be grossed out by seeing heroes you like, just mutilated by Deadpool. It's why it was a little bit, even though I didn't like it because I felt like it was a cop-out, it was a bit weird to see Bruce Banner get decapitated.
Oh, man.
But we're not going to go down that road again. But yeah, Death of Wolverine I was a bit disappointed with.
Yeah.
Just because they didn't kill, like, he should have, like, this is what I thought the Death of Wolverine, in my head, is like, Magneto's gonna rip him apart. He's gonna break his fucking bones into bits, and that's gonna be how he dies.
Is Magneto evil right now? Because
I don't know. I don't know. That's just how I imagined it. You know.
I don't keep up with X-Men, see, so
something that he can't come back from. That's what I thought. And you know, no doubt Wolverine would come back eventually. But I thought we'd at least be free of him for a while. Not free of him. I like Wolverine, but like, no, you get the way he dies. Again, those who were uninitiated, probably we're gonna wrap up this episode in a sec anyway. So if you really care, just stop watching. He gets adamantium poured on him and turns into an adamantium statue.
Oh.
That is a grim death, right? But he can come back from that, you know? It's like, all the writer has to do is say, oh, well, seconds before the adamantium, he regained his healing factor and he's still alive in there, you know?
Yeah.
That's all, like, they made it too easy for a writer to cop out of that. And they will, because he's Wolverine. He's fucking Wolverine.
Yeah, I mean, they might... The reason I like the death of Superman... Do we still have time?
No.
Okay.
Sorry. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of Comic Talk. I've been Jack Morris from Man on Fire Films.
I've been Cameron Morris from Man on Fire Films.
I was joined by...
Steve.
Yeah, the pirate. Oh, hang on. Let's put this up. Since my room's evil anyway. Come on.
You have to jump.
No, I don't want to put it on the glass.
Oh.
Oh, look shitty. Oh, fuck it. That'll do.
GG.
Yeah, I did.
My banner collection is getting a lot more.
I guess the next thing we should do is try to form my legendary blade, right? We'll try to form the Terra blade.
Let's do it.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.